I wrestled with this decision. I didn't know whether I'd do a reaction or, hell, even if I'd watch this video. Death Battle Zoro from One Piece versus Erza from Fairy Tail. Now, as I said before, sorry, image, stupid socks. Like I said before, I never watched Fairy Tail. It's just one of those shows. It never caught my interest, and I have a friend telling me that it is a great show. But here's the thing. 700 plus episodes. This is why I don't watch shonen shows, because I mean, Dragon Ball Z, Rurouni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho. I watched those as a kid. I stopped watching Bleach after, God, I don't know how many episodes, like 100? I just got tired. I couldn't take it. I mean, especially now with the internet available and all these other animes to watch, I just couldn't spare the time and watch all these damn shonen shows. So I never watched One Piece. And Fairy Tail, I actually have watched a few episodes back on the Funimation channel when I still had that. I liked it, but it was just one of those shows where I would catch. It's just, oh, Fairy Tail's on? I'll watch this while I wait for something else to go on. And that's it. Never really... So, you know what? I figured I watched this video. I'll go into this completely unbiased and just go with the information they gave me. So, without further ado, let's just maximize the screen here and hit play. Alright.
Past, present, or future, one kind of fighter has stood the test of time.
The swordsman.
The swordsman.
And today's combatants are two of the most skilled warriors to ever wield a blade.
Roronoa Zoro, the feared swordsman of the Straw Hat Pirates.
Need I direct you to Rurouni Kenshin? Kenshin Himura?
Mage of the Fairy Tail Guild.
He's
the Manslayer?
Boomstick.
And it's
Just
our
saying.
job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Spy animation. Okay.
As a child, Roronoa Zoro dreamed of becoming the greatest swordsman in the world.
But he didn't just enroll at a dojo. He showed up, challenged everyone, and then just sort of stuck around.
Zoro's dojo training sharpened his natural talent with a sword, but there was one person he could never quite manage to beat. His sensei's daughter, Kuina. They dueled a lot, and Kuina won every single matchup. All 2,001 of them.
Damn,
you think you would have gotten at least one in?
Despite the constant defeats, Kuina and Zoro were very close friends. Together, they promised that someday one of them would become
friendship through rivalry.
And then she fell down some stairs and died.
What?
Just seems like an unacceptable way for a master swordsman to bite the dust.
Does thin out the competition for world's best swordsman, though.
The worst way
That's
possible.
how I became the world's best shotgun woodcarver.
Seriously?
After Kuina's death, Zoro inherited her sword and used it to hone his skills
bounty.
further.
Okay.
Eventually leaving the dojo in search of the current title holder.
Bounty hunter, remember? Okay.
Dracula Mihawk.
But he immediately got himself lost.
Opposite direction, apparently.
He became a bounty
So, play on
hunter
Dracula.
and wandered around the ocean until he ran into a weird, stretchy pirate kid.
You mean Monkey D. Luffy, who brought Zoro onto his crew of Straw Hat Pirates.
Actually worked out pretty well, since Luffy was already looking to hire him anyway. Turns out, Zoro has quite a reputation.
At this point, he was already a master swordsman, and after finding and training under Mihawk, his swordsmanship became legendary.
He created his own fighting style, Santoryu, also called three-sword style, because he uses 3 swords, one in each hand and one in his frickin' mouth.
Yeah, why not?
Doesn't seem very safe.
Oh, shut up, Wiz. Badasses don't care about safety.
Yeah.
Regardless, with the 3-sword style, Zoro can perform several unique attacks.
Ba-ba-ba.
where he strikes with all 3 blades at once.
Or the
Now I want a rice
Tatsumaki,
ball.
where he makes a tornado dragon.
By
Cool.
swinging his swords a certain way, he can fire compressed air projectiles toward an opponent, like with his deadliest technique, the 1080-pound cannon. And last
Shit.
but not least, he knows the Kyutoryu 9-sword style.
Wait, did he just grow 4 more arms and 2 more heads?
Okay.
How did he do that?
It's just an illusion, but it still somehow has physical presence.
He's like
God,
a
he's
human
probably moving so
slap chop with a
fast, just something
total
like
of
that, I don't
9
know.
swords.
That's one way to put it. In addition to his skills with a blade,
God
Zoro is
damn
able
it,
to
it's-
use Haki, a mysterious power that every living being possesses, but only a select few have learned how to use.
Hockey, much like Neapolitan ice cream, comes
What?
in 3 flavors, and Zoro only has access to chocolate and vanilla.
What?
What? I don't even... Well, one of those
Just go with the
flavors
analogy.
is observation Haki,
That's vanilla.
of course. Which in some ways is similar to Spider-Man's Spidey sense. Zoro can sense the location of other people, even if they're invisible or far away, and can also predict most opponents' attacks.
Yeah, but
Then
sounds like
chocolate,
Spider Sense.
everyone's favorite hockey flavor is armament hockey. This lets him form an invisible armor around himself as protection, or harden his swords to make his strikes cut through almost anything.
With both Haki,
Cool.
Zoro has been a real asset to the Straw Hat Pirates. They've traveled the world and had a lot of weird adventures.
Like that time,
Yeah.
Zoro fought a literal
Weird
living
adventures,
mountain
yeah.
man named
I heard
Pika
about him.
and sliced him clean in half.
A strike so powerful it didn't just cut through Pika, it sent his top half flying upward.
That's kinda
Considering
normal
Pika's
for
enormous
anime.
size and approximate mass, this strike had to have been more powerful than the first ever deployed hydrogen bomb, the 11 megaton.
In
gas
short,
chromium.
it was typical
Also, Zoro's
from anime.
pretty
I mean, come
damn
on.
fast. One time he moved so quickly
Punch
he
a hole
seemed
through a
invisible
tidal
to a
wave.
room full of highly trained assassins. And when the odds are against
it's
him,
meaningful.
he'll keep pushing himself, even past the
To let the
point of blackout.
building.
Thus, he's powered through some incredibly intense pain, such as...
Okay. What the fuck? Holy crap.
Holy shit! How the hell is he still standing after that?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
After a battle with Kuma, a bear man because this is One Piece,
Yeah,
Zoro took on not
apparently.
only his own pain from near death, but also Luffy's, despite being told that doing so would surely kill him. But it just didn't.
He doesn't even brag about it.
Why not? Yeah.
Badass.
Wow, yeah.
Zoro
Pretty
is
badass.
definitely the stoic badass type, but he can't do everything. He's
Yep.
a sword fighter above all, and prefers to fight up close in person.
He also has the world's shittiest sense of direction. He gets lost without someone there literally reading the map for him. And can never survive on his own without his friends.
You might think Zoro would be more of a lone wolf type of guy, but no. Much like how
Yeah,
Kuina's death spurred him on to become a great swordsman, it's his friends who keep him fighting.
I set sail for only one reason.
Wait a
to
minute.
meet you.
Oh my god.
And what is
That's
your goal?
Piccolo.
To beat you.
That's Piccolo's voice.
Erza Scarlet grew up in a small rural town called Rosemary Village. It was pretty picturesque as far as childhoods go.
Hold on, Wiz. I'm
Oh.
getting a premonition.
Yes.
Despite everything seeming perfect, something terrible happened.
Oh yeah.
A murderous cult attacked, destroyed the city, and enslaved the children to build a tower to resurrect their evil overlord.
Okay.
There it
Yep, okay.
Young Erza was tortured, and while she may have lost an eye in the process, she also gained a friend, Jalal
Did she?
Fernandez.
But
He actually gave Erza her last name, Scarlet, after her red hair.
aw.
She and her buddies swore they'd escape, so Erza ended up staging a revolt and saved the other slaves thanks to discovering her latent magical powers.
Cool.
Unfortunately, not everyone made it out.
Turns out Jalal got possessed by a soul
Oh.
spirit that made him a huge dick, and she had to go without him.
Fine. If
Damn.
you want to leave so badly, then I'm not going to stop you. But you'll have to go alone.
After that nightmare,
19,
Erza swore to dedicate her life to
Esther,
helping and protecting the innocent.
Seven Guild
And
Master.
so
Oh,
joined
an
the
artificial lie. That
Fairy
explains
Magicians
that.
Guild.
Strawberry
Luckily for
cake
them,
and
she
souffle.
possessed a great
Yeah, I've
sense of
heard.
rage.
She's
Her
very
main thing
touchy
is
about people touching her
REQUIP magic,
food
which is
like that.
basically like having
Or
an
cake,
armory
basically.
with you at all times, without having to lug it around.
REQUIP magic allows Erza to summon her vast array of weapons and armor at will, meaning she can use multiple combinations of swords, lances, and outfits all in one fight without ever really slowing down.
Damn, that'd be useful for
Yeah.
making weapons. How many?
Yeah,
should
I
we
want
get?
that.
She's rumored to have access to as many as 100 sets of armor and 200 weapons.
Nice! As far as armor goes, her go-to is the standard Heart Cruise set. But there's also the Heaven's Wheel armor, where she can send
Yeah, I remember that
flying
one.
at people. The spiky defensive adamantine armor.
That's
and
pretty
the
cool looking.
Wing and Flame Empress armor.
Yeah, I think
which
I've
have
seen that one as well.
or-
That I have not
Flying.
seen that.
Don't forget her giant armor, which
Or
she uses
that.
with a lance. Purgatory armor, which has a lot of spikes.
Cool.
And seduction armor. Not really sure what purpose this serves.
Yeah, I can see it.
Enemies terribly aroused. Ever tried to fight with an erection whiz? Believe me, it's not easy.
Right. Well,
Okay.
Erza claims her most powerful armor is the Armadura Fairy armor, which is very
Pink.
These are fancy and all, but sometimes
Yeah,
she doesn't
what the
even
hell?
bother suiting up. If her back's against the wall, Erza equips her clear heart clothing. This enhances her speed and attack over defense, and channels all her magic.
Oh, so it's one of those things where
for a decisive
screw
blow.
defense, go full
charge
offense
magic
and
through her
speed.
swords to perform all sorts of magical attacks.
Yeah, I've seen that before. I always
Mixing
wondered
magic
that.
weapons and armors to better her chances in a fight.
She's also just really good at sword fighting. Actually,
Duh.
she's really good with a lot of weapons, including hand-to-hand.
All of this makes Erza an excellent addition to the Fairy Tail Guild.
Yeah.
She quickly became one of its highest-ranking mages.
Here's
and
a
was the
giant
youngest member to
photo,
ever
Jupiter.
pass the S-Class Mage promotion test. In an
Shit.
incredibly difficult
Got
gauntlet,
the
only the
butch.
strongest and wisest of warriors can even attempt.
Speaking of achievements, she's pretty friggin' strong. Don't believe
Damn.
me? Well, here she is, lancing a hole through a giant floating cube.
This cube was about 100 million cubic miles in volume.
What?
To punch through it, Erza's lance must have dealt about 16 kilotons of force.
Erza's also fast enough to deflect bullets point blank from a flintlock pistol. Guns with a muzzle velocity of about 540 miles per hour. And that's without a speed boost from her armor.
Right, many of her armor sets grant her stat boosts, increasing her speed, magic, defense, etc.
Okay.
She survived plenty of destructive blasts, including one that blew up an island. Considering that island's size,
Shit.
that's an explosion equivalent to 2 kilotons of TNT.
So she's sexy, can survive island-busting attacks, and has a shit ton of weapons? She's basically perfect.
Yeah.
I wish she used a gun or two.
Well, she may have a vast armory, but swapping them in and out requires magic, and she can run her supply down if she's not careful.
So it's just like a mana bar in those fantasy games you always play.
Exactly. Though even when she's out of magic, she's still quite deadly in hand-to-hand.
Wait, she played by her
Like when
first.
she
What
fought
the?
her alternate self from
Oh.
another parallel universe.
Oh, yeah, I heard about
That
that.
universe has a lot less clothing. Sign me up!
But
Yeah.
when you're among the best in the guild, you get the job done no matter the limits.
I will withstand any physical pain to protect the ones that I love.
No, let me just.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
You know, I think I'll put this on Zoro. He could probably take a lot more pain, and he doesn't have to run out of magic or anything like that. So, sorry, Erza. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna win. But who knows? Maybe she'll break Zoro's sword. Who knows? Well, let's continue on.
Sorry, lady. Could you point me in the way of the shipyard? I've been looking around for hours.
Oh, you want it? Yeah.
Aha! You're the one I'm looking for. Come peacefully. You won't be harmed.
Sorry, I'm busy.
God.
See you later.
Then we'll have to
Seriously, it's like these.
Told you, I'm busy.
I don't know. It really does seem like the quality of these sprite animation has gone down compared to some of their older videos. What's up with that? I don't get that.
Whoa! What?
You're coming with me.
Neat trick.
All right. You know, they never did the That's funny. Whoa. You know, they never did describe what each armor really entails. I mean, well, they alluded to some with the adamantine, which obviously for defense. And of course the pure, what, I don't know, but again. Damn!
You are strong, pirate. But this is Zoro's strength.
Yeah, some armors were described, others were... Okay, full defense.
It's worse than the loss of life.
Ah, he's still alive.
Don't start crying, woman.
What?
Come on.
All that strength bullshit, huh?
I can do this.
Go fall out, kid.
I will break this bounty for my guild, for my strength, for my friends.
Bring it on!
Okay, here we go.
You're not the only one who fights for their friends!
Full on power here. Yeah. That's just wrong.
Now, where the hell is that shipyard?
Jesus! Talk about a killing blow!
In the past,
Damn.
Erza could react to projectiles flying over 500 miles per hour, but Zoro could move faster than the eye could see.
Yeah.
U.S. Air Force tests have shown that a well-trained human eye can consistently spot and recognize an image in 1/220th of a second. So, in this case, Zoro would have had to move from point A to point B, which is about 57 feet, in 4.5 milliseconds.
Damn.
Close to 9,000 miles per hour.
That's more than 5 times faster than a bullet. Erza didn't really rely on speed anyway, and there's no evidence any of her armor magic could have helped close that wide of a gap.
Speaking of her armor, Erza did have more options in defense and weaponry. Unfortunately for her, she was simply outclassed in damage dealt.
Erza
yeah.
can stand hits of about 2 kilotons, like the blast which destroyed that island. But Zoro has dished out much stronger blows than that.
Yeah, megaton range.
For example, was equivalent to 11.5 megatons. That's about 6,000 times bigger than anything Erza has survived.
Sadly, yeah.
His artificial eye may have seen through Zoro's 9-sword style illusion, it couldn't prevent him from
Wait,
actually attacking.
can it do that?
She also had that habit of stripping down to clear hard clothing in a bind. Yeah, it gave her more sword power, but at the cost of less defense. This
Yeah.
sounds like a good idea on paper, but close-range combat was Zoro's bread and butter.
Erza was mostly self-taught, and while proficient with a blade, Zoro has trained with swords all his life. Even with the greatest swordsman in the world, an up-close duel was exactly what he was looking for.
Yes, she won't be getting a fairy tale ending.
The winner
Ah.
is Roronoa Zoro.
That was there.
Next time
That wasn't good.
on Death Battle.
No. Nobody can. Except for one man. Deadpool's back! Yes! Deadpool back!
Next time, Deadpool is back.
Yay!
And we're doing something a little different this time. We're going to be announcing his opponent on the Death Battle cast.
Which, if you haven't heard, is the thing. We launched a podcast around Death Battle where we hang out and talk fights and around. It's a lot of fun.
No,
Thanks, guys.
I will not watch that because I'm lazy. I got other things to do. So, yeah, I got it right. Zoro, I mean, when they said, like, her power was equivalent to, like, kiloton, in the kiloton range, it was quite clear because Zoro was, they compared Zoro to the first nuclear bomb, and yeah, it sounded like a megaton range to me, so, yeah. I'm sorry, Erza. I honestly, I was kind of desiring you to win, but Zoro was the victor. Too bad. Well, next time it's Deadpool again. I still remember the death battle with Deathstroke. It was hilarious. Just the opening and everything. Okay. And, just to throw in another death battle recommendation, which I am sure this one has to have been recommended. In fact, I don't even know, have I recommended these two for Death Battle before? I think I've been meaning to, but I always forget. But it's basically another DC Marvel matchup. Selena Kyle and Felicia Hardy. If it's not so obvious, I don't know what is. I mean, two cat burglars. Two cat-themed cat burglars. How more perfect a matchup can you get? Well, people, that was my reaction to Death Battle here. Deadpool's coming back, so hell fucking yeah, I'm gonna watch that Death Battle. No debate with myself or anything. Tune in for that video, people, and until next time, as always, comment down below what you thought of this video and my reaction. Like and subscribe for more material. I do both reactions and Let's Plays. I'm still going through editing together my entire gameplay of Uncharted. After that, it's Doom. And then, what was the other game? Oh yeah, Gears of War Ultimate Edition. And Mirror's Edge Catalyst. And I'm currently playing through Gears of War 4 right about now. Oh yeah, and Destiny Rise of Iron. I won't forget Destiny Rise of Iron. If you want me to put my Destiny Rise of Iron video, tell me down below. Maybe I'll skip it, I don't know. You know what? No, because I've done through until recording it, so why the fuck would I skip that? Well, till then, people, this is Mecha-san, logging out.